Welcome to a video where I talk about the most underrated black metal bands in my opinion, and this will probably be a continuation series. I'll probably do a couple more videos like this, so today we only have a couple, about 6 I've got on this list of underrated black metal bands you need to check out. And you know what? You're probably more masters of black metal than me, so you probably already know all these bands, but if not, let me know down below, and hopefully you find something you enjoy. So with that out of the way, let's get started with my list of underrated black metal bands you need to check out. First up on the chopping block, we have some Summoning Worship. Summoning, the Tolkien-esque epic black metal band, which I so love. One of my favourite black metal bands of all time. And there is a band that sounds similar to them. No, it's not Caladan Brood or Gallowbraid. I'm talking about Emyn Muil. Emyn Mule, which I hope I'm saying it right. I'll have all the bands will be in the description below, and I'll have the artworks here so you can check them out at your own leisure or pleasure. This band is pure Summoning Worship. It's perfect though, so if you like summoning, you will adore this band. The melodies within are just sublime. It does feel like you're marching off to war with the Ents when you're listening to these albums. There's only 3 so far. One came out quite recently, 2020. And the one with the crown on the cover, which is just amazing. It has the epic trumpet sections, epic horn sections, has that kind of mystical quality that you come to expect by a band like this. Some of the soundtracks do feel like you're in, Middle-earth, with these sounds going on. It's epic, it's bombastic. You want to pull out your sword and say, "You have my sword." That's literally the music of this, so if that tickles your fancy, then give Emyn Muil a listen, because all their albums are great, and all their albums are stupid titles, like Afar Angarfark. I'm sure it's something to do with Tolkien. I'm sure of it, but if not, correct me. All I know is the music. I don't know the backstory of everything, but yeah, some of the titles for these. My favourite is the debut with a dragon on, which is Turin Turambar Dagnin Glarunga. Yeah, it'll be in the description anyway. This is why I need this to actually read from, because some of these titles are long and stupid, but the music itself, glorious. So yeah, Emyn Muil, go check it out. Next up is Deha, which was on my end of the year list last year. Black metal with Decadence, which had like 2 songs on. And they mixed so many different qualities just in this one album. It's like 46 minutes and there's 2 songs in it. And there's intense sections, there's dancey beats, there's an El Nafrite-like screams, and that's just one album. They have so many albums of different genres and styles. They have like a Funeral Doom album, which is amazing. They have Industrial Black, they have Raw Black, like a full Raw Black album. They have different albums for different styles. It's kind of like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, but for black metal and like doom metal and stuff like that. I guess extreme metal. Deha is a band that's often overlooked. Ever since their album last year, diving through their discography, and they have so many gems. I think they even released one this year. That's how crazy they are. Amazing band if you love varied styles, and definitely listen to the one I mentioned from last year. One of my favourites of the year. If you like long songs, you like crazy songs, Deha has you covered in all the different bases. So yeah, go give them a listen, go give them some love. Speaking of Funeral Doom, Elysian Blaze is another underrated band, mixing Funeral Doom with black metal. I've mentioned this band before on my cosmic journey. Blood Geometry, the one with the Mayan pyramids in the stars, is just a phenomenal album. Like, mixing the black metal vocals and blast beats with the long, droning atmosphere of Funeral Doom just works so well. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It just works. I love when bands mix these 2 genres together, and I don't think any band does it quite as well, although we'll mention another one soon, so I'm saying that prematurely. Yeah, Elysian Blaze does it perfectly. Especially Blood Geometry. That album is amazing, but you need some time for this album, because it's like over 2 hours long. Yeah, it's a long album, but it's well worth it. One of my favourites of all time. Let's just get the other one out of the way, Naught. This one's probably more recognisable than the rest, but I'm sure a lot of people here don't actually know them either. Nortt also kind of mixes the doom in with the black, and it's just a bleak, depressing time. So if you love bands such as, I don't know, Ruins of Beverast, but a bit more bleaker than that, so kind of like Ruins of Beverast mixed with, I don't know, Bell Witch, mix them two together, Naught, with some depressive, suicidal stuff in there as well, like Leviathan. Mix all those three together, you have Naught. Amazing albums. I've never mentioned them on the channel, but I'm an avid lover, so I will rank them at some point. But I just want to get it out there. They're an underrated band, and more people need to give them more love. The next one I'm going to mention, I've also mentioned before, is Musafim. Again, cosmic black metal with just a transcendent kind of like melody within most of the songs. It is kind of like that Spectral Law, Mare Cognitum, that kind of sound, but a bit more ethereal, a bit more atmospheric, and also, you know, they have some upbeat, kind of dancey moments as well, kind of like Deha did, which just make you go, this is insane, I want to mosh around to this, this is really fun. Fun music, but also atmospheric music, and kind of the music that you just want to listen to when you're lost in space on the SS Ishimura, or whatever, when some necromorphs are going to devour you. That's the music for this. Beautiful stuff. Always give them some credit, because they need some. And last but not least, we're on a spacey trend right now, Void Omnia. Void Omnia is a fantastic cosmic melodic black metal band with only like one album, so you can only listen to one album by this band, but that album is a doozy. Very good and very underappreciated. If you love, again, bands like Musafim, bands like Mare Cognitum, Spectral Law, Dark Space, stuff like that, you will love Void Omnia. Bit more melodic, I guess more like Stormkeep mixed in with the cosmic stuff. But yeah, really good stuff and pretty underrated. So those are just a few bands on this video which I would say go check out, give them a listen, give them some love, and report back in the comments. Because you might love some, you might hate some, you might hate all of them. I want to know your feedback. Listen to these bands, tell me down below, and we'll do this for some more videos. I may even do an overrated one if you want me to. But yeah, let me know down below, and we'll see you again on another quest for metal.